Hi, welcome to Advanced Mathematics for Computer Scientists, also known as CSE 7013. My name is Zi Zhang. I'm a part-time computer science professor at Fitchburg State University. I'll be your instructor for this course this summer. If you want to know more about me, please check the faculty information on the Blackboard. I'm confident that I will get to know one of you as class progresses. It's great to connect with each one of you, and embark on a fantastic semester. Well, before we start, I would like to talk about the Blackboard. The Blackboard is an education tool widely used in many universities, including Fitchburg State University, which is also known as a learning management system. So if you have any question or problem with Blackboard, please contact the IT department, and their number is 919-978-665-4500. So, throughout this semester, I will use the Blackboard to post class informations. Please check the Blackboard on a regular basis. In particular, please check the following link. The first link you want to check is the syllabus. Please read the syllabus very carefully because it contains the overall guideline for this course, including a tentative schedule which is at the end. Note that this is a very short semester. On average, you will have 2 assignments each week, which means you only have about 3.5 days to work on each assignment. However, I'll let you have some flexibility. Each assignment and associated module will have a week's time. You have a week's time to work on it, and the lateness penalty is reduced compared to a regular class. You will be deducted about 1% per day after the deadline, which means if you just have some special situation and you cannot constitute the class, so you turning the assignment late, but there's only little bit deduction, 1%. For example, if you get 9.9, 10 points, you get 9.9, still an A. But if you delayed like 20 days, then you will get 8, okay, 20% delay. Well, up to a maximum of 20% deduction. And in the policy, I put this policy because I still encourage you to catch up. But in other words, if you turn in everything at the end of the semester, you will still get, if everything is perfect, you still get a B. So that's, of course, assuming. Okay, I will try everything I can to keep the schedule. On some occasion, I have to make some adjustment as class move forward. Please check the syllabus on a regular basis. The second link I want you to pay attention to is the course modules. They are under this course documents, this link. That's our modules. The courses are organized in modules, okay, and each module is content, notes, videos, and another material related to that part of the class. Or you can think about it as a folder, okay. And if you're a computer scientist, please also check the link on a regular basis. Of course, that's where you start your work. So the links. So the course materials under the course document are organized in modules. Each module covers a particular topic, and so check on this on a regular basis. While you are all graduate students, each of you possess some of your own effective study strategies, but allow me to offer some guidance tailored to this course. my suggestion is to you start with a video lecture, okay, and then study the notes, okay, study the class notes akin to a textbook, and then utilize the handout, okay, and for building skills, self-assessment, and ensure you firmly grasp the concept. Subsequently, you direct yourself focus toward the assignment. Notice that under the class document, each module will have a link, and with the link to the class notes, which is basically the textbook, and on the top. So the sequence I suggested, you start from the video lecture, that's the main point, and then go out of the folder to look at the class notes, and then work on the exercises on a handout, and see if you basically can understand the material. And then you will focus on the assignment. In fact, you already have assignment 1 posted. It will due Thursday. And then, okay, if you, obviously based on your unique background and study habit, feel free to adapt, modify your own approach, and remain flexible. I recall in my own school experience where students often oscillated between video lectures, notes, and assignment, and other study material and other videos, and going back several cycles, iterations, and before completing each module. So explore, choose the best study method that is suitable for you. The third link I use is the discussion board. Periodically, I will use this discussion forum to post some interesting but challenging questions for discussing or brainstorming, if you will, just to make the course interesting. You have a chance to provide your answers, or you can view others' answers. Well, the good thing is that they are not graded, but you're just there to have fun. Okay, I'm also give some hints on some homework questions in case too many have trouble with a particular problem. Or if you want to talk to me, you can, if you want to talk to me in public and you don't mind other people know the information, you can post yourself on the discussion board. So check the discussion board regularly. You have some ideas, some thoughts, and that's where the classmates exchange information, talk about some interesting ideas about this course. Okay, so that's the discussion board. Last one, but the most important one, is the assignment. Okay, please check the assignment link. Make sure you don't miss any work or quizzes and other assignments. In fact, you probably see the assignment 1 is already posted. It will be due Thursday, and also assignment 2 due 3 or 4 days later. You can choose to work independently if you are confident, or you can discuss the homework question with your classmate or friend so that you can learn from each other and make progress. But you must make certain that you submit your own work, and that indicates that you truly learned the contents. Okay, in this regard, identical copies and the same homework, same identical copy are not acceptable. At least you must answer the question in your own words. You cannot just do a cut-paste from your partner and simply turn them in for same copies. Well, that's what we call a common sense. Okay, do your own work. You can feel free to discuss as much as you can. I encourage you to discuss and work together, maybe even work in groups, but you must turn in your own work. At least write your own things out. Okay, so that's homework. Well, those are the important links. This is an online class, and all the course materials are delivered online asynchronously. However, if you would like to really speak to me in real time, I have reserved some virtual office hours when we can talk about a Google meeting. I'm sure you have used Google meeting, kind of like a Zoom. Okay, so at this time, so this is a link. Or if this time is not good for you, then you can send me an email. We can see if we can find a separate time to meet. Okay, and also in other times, if you have no urgent questions, but you do have a question, and then you can send me emails if you want to talk about that privately, separate offline, and or you can simply post your question in the on the discussion